Morning. A little breezy out here this morning. We're on the road a little way out of Birdsville, coming down from Bedourie. I think it's the Air Development Road. It's only early in the morning. We spent a night out in the bush between Bedourie and Birdsville. But yeah, we're only about 60k out of Birdsville now on the way down there. We're going to spend a few days there. This isn't our first visit to Birdsville, but we've been here many times. It's pretty much a favourite. We come here quite a lot. So stick around. Got bitumen now. Almost all the way from Bedourie to Birdsville. I think it's about 20k roadworks and that's about it. Well, this is a new feature on the road from Bedourie down to Birdsville. Sorry about the wind. Garage sale today. That's a washing machine and dishwasher. Buy the whole package. We'll even throw in a free microwave. I suppose it's something to do with all the rubbish. They've even got a power meter out here. Enough of that, let's get going. People will do anything to create interesting spots along these roads, and this is one of them. It's a shoe tree, or you could look at it as a shoe shop. Should have kept me blown out of thong. What do you reckon? Well, time to keep moving. Well, g'day. We're just about to enter into Birdsville. The artesian bore is Birdsville's water supply. This bore was sunk in 1961 to a depth of almost 1,300 metres. And it's the main water supply for Birdsville.
It's at the bay, car wash bay. Getting a bit of the mud off that we've got on the road coming up here. Using the artesian bore. Is it hot?
No, it's warm.
All the mud off.
Go and tilt around the other side.
Yeah.
Last time we came to Birdsville, the bakery had closed down. It's been reopened by the people that own the pub, but now it's closed for summer. It is November. The visitor numbers are down, being November, but Birdsville Bakery closed for summer, reopens 2022. We're just gonna have to come back. There's a hot one out here today, 38 degrees. Sorry, I said 38 degrees. The car reckons it's 42. Oh. The Royal Hotel. This place hasn't changed in the last, well, the last 20 years at least. First time we visited Birdsville was 21 years ago. And this place is still the same. I suppose that's what ruins do. The Royal Hotel was built in 1883, along with the Birdsville Hotel and the courthouse. Constructed from dehydrated gypsum. This is where we're staying at the Birdsville Caravan Park. I think we're one of 2 people there at the moment. Being November, it's not peak season, that's for sure. Just a little bit more walking around in Birdsville in 42-degree heat. We're just heading down to the Diamantina River, which has no water in it at the moment. And this is the old Diamantina River crossing. The old ford to get into town. We've got rain forecast for a couple of days from now, and if we're still here, there's a good chance they'll close the Birdsville Track, which means we can't get to Marree. But we're not sure about that. We're not planning on leaving till Sunday, and that's the day the rain's forecast. So I'm not sure what to do. Do we leave a day early to beat the rain, or do we wait it out and get locked out for maybe up to a week? Think about that one. This is the Diamantina River and the old Diamantina River crossing. There's a little water down that way, not much though. Here we are up on Big Red. It's a Friday. We're supposed to be here for 3 days. That might change. Staying in Birdsville, that is. We did book for 3 days, but yeah, that might change. What I was saying before about having to cut our stay at Birdsville short. What's happened is the weather forecasts a huge dumping over this region, and as it is already, the tracks south, the Birdsville track back to Marree, is marked as with caution, but it is open. If that rain dumps on Sunday like it plans and we want to leave on Monday, there's a very good chance that they'll close the track on us and we'll be stuck here. So I think what's going to happen is we get stuck here. We're talking like a week at least before they reopen the Birdsville track, and the alternative is to go back up and go all sorts of different ways, you know, maybe across through Northern Territory and maybe down through New South Wales. But our plan was to go down the Birdsville track, and that's what we want to do. So we're probably going to move on tomorrow morning. We'll go back after watching the sunset here tonight and pretty much pack up and leave at probably 7 in the morning and head down the Birdsville track. And that was our plan, so that's what we're going to do. And once we make it to Marree, we're back on the bitumen, so the worries about closing roads is over. Anyway, more about that one later. We're just sitting up on Big Red waiting for sunset. Usually it puts on a pretty good show. Usually, well, the last time I was here with Kerry, from here to that big dune was just packed with cars. That's the difference coming in November, but we had to put up with 41 degrees today. Good morning. We've left Birdsville this morning a little bit earlier than scheduled. We're supposed to be here for 3 days. We've only stayed the one. Got a little bit of a play around on Big Red last night and that. It was good fun and seen a magnificent sunset down there. But there's a stormer coming. And even the local said, you better get out of town or you're going to be spending a week or two here. So yeah, we've decided to run the gauntlet and hit the road, and we're on the Birdsville track today. So we left about 8 o'clock from Birdsville once the service station opened up and we got some fuel. And yeah, we got all day today to get to Marree, and that's when we hit the bitumen. So we're sort of hoping to be able to get that far. The rain's due tomorrow. So if we're still on the track when that happens, I don't know. I don't want to risk it. It's not worth the worry. So yeah, today basically Birdsville track. So we'll stop and have a look at some sights along the way and have a nice cruisy drive. Got some muffins in the car. I'm getting real hungry. Might be time for a snack. Anyway, stay tuned. The Birdsville track. Welcome to South Australia on the Birdsville track. So far it's been really good. We've been down this one quite a few times now, but I reckon over the years it's improved heaps. As long as it's not chopped up from rain and that, it's usually pretty good. Let's get going. Well, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning on the Birdsville Track, and we've stopped for a smoko. What are you doing hiding here? They've put a new sign up. We've had a really good run on the track this morning. It's beautiful and smooth. We've been sitting on 80k most of the time. And, just cruising along. It's been great. I'm just on the turn off from the Birdsville Track to the Page family gravesite or grave memorial. We've had to unhitch the van and leave it behind. The track's a little sus, so I didn't want to pull the van in here unnecessarily. Still on the track to the Page family grave or memorial. Turned into a bit of a goat track, but track's really turned into a goat track now. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna watch these big holes. I'm gonna drop oil into that and we'll be stuck. Ah, here we go. I can see the grave site now. That's good. The Page family perished here December 1963. In memory of the Page family perished here in December 1963, Ernest and Emma, both aged 45, and their sons Robert, Douglas and Gordon, 19, 12 and 10 years old. That's a sad story. Pretty gutsy to travel out here back in those days. We've just left the Page family memorial, and a little further away down the track there's I think it's called Blue Ute or something like that, but here it is behind us now. Looks like it's still got a number plate on it, or maybe not. Someone left their coffee cup here. Sign's a little scorched, and so are we, standing out here in 40 odd degrees, 40 plus degrees heat. Still a little bit north of Mungerannie, and Here's the access to Warburton Crossing and a few of the other tracks in Dalhousie in the Simpson Desert. Here we are. Left Birdsville this morning. We're travelling down this road here. And then across here down to Marree. Some Macca's there.
Opening soon. Wow.
That used to be in the Simpson.
Did it?
Yeah. They took it out of the Simpson and it was appropriate. Mungerannie Hotel or Roadhouse. We're going to go and see if we can get some lunch this late in the day. There's Michelle walking to yet another pub. Birdsville Track, 30 odd k south of Mungerannie. Tech screw. What the? Yeah, once again those time monitors have come in handy because they were bipping their bloody heads off. So yeah, we'll rip that out and put a plug in it and get on our way. Well, back on the road. The old plug. Best way. At least a temporary fix anyway. The sign's all faded, I can't read it. But this is Mulker Store. I'm not sure what it was, but calling Mulker Store, maybe it was some sort of shop for travellers or something back in the old days. Gonna have to look that one up. We've got some real menacing weather heading our way. We're still about 150k from Marree, north of Marree, and we're at Mulker Store, or the ruins of what's left of Mulker Store. But after having that puncture and having to fix that, and now looking at this weather, we sort of want to keep moving. We want to get to the bitumen as quick as possible. Last thing I want to happen is for us to get stranded out here if it rains and the track becomes a bit soft, a bit sodden. But yeah, we'll just see how we go. Hey. Yeah. I did neglect to mention the last temperature when I just left the car. It actually said 43 degrees. So it's getting hotter here at Mulker Store. Where's the counter? I'll have a nice ice lemonade, thank you. A lemonade? Bugger that. Give us a bloody beer. It's a pity that the information board's sun damaged, you can't see anything. But geez, it must have dumped down up here. We didn't see it. We didn't see the rain where we were, but here it's pretty full on. Here we go. We don't have much choice because we're stuck out here about 120k from Marree. It's not like we can pull over. We need to keep moving. But other than the punches, oh, by the way, we got another puncher, the second one. I don't have much choice of what to do here because this was all open when we left. We didn't count on this storm coming through this early. Anyway, I've got to concentrate on driving.
This is the way we're heading into that.
We've still got 120k to go.